I'm riding near the village of Barmer in Norfolk. The Ordnance Survey map on my tank tells me that the round tower of Barmer's church should be visible soon, on the right, in fields somewhere. Another wonderful day for motorcycling. The sun is shining out of a clear blue sky. Perfect. There should be a trackway to the church any time now, somewhere on the right. Is that it? No, nothing there. That's a field of wheat. I must be past the trackway now. Better turn around for another look. After a brief consultation of the maps, it's back again, this time looking on my left for the round tower. It's got to be that opening that I saw before. But no, it's not there. There's no tower to be seen. And there doesn't appear to be any alternative. No, nothing again. I'm going to have to turn around once more. This is great U-turn practice. Whoops, there's gravel, and it's a bit narrow. Oh well, foot down on this occasion. And so, back once more, this time looking on my right. It's got to be around here somewhere. And I'm drawn again to the obvious opening in the fields here. But as you see, that's just a field of wheat, but that copse of trees in the distance looks interesting. So back down the road again. And there's a gap in the hedge before the copse. This is the one. A bit of scrambling to get the Royal Enfield off the road. and that will have to do. The grass is long and there's barely a track. It's time to walk. Despite having the maps in front of me, I motorcycled past Barmer 3 times before I eventually managed to spot it. It is hidden in the trees about 300 yards east of the main road. There's only a narrow footpath across the fields to the church, and this is barely visible through a gap in the hedge. Few people must ever visit this gem of a lost round tower in the woods. There can be few more remote round towers than Barmer. Barmer All Saints, to give it its full name, in its copse of oaks and chestnuts. There are supposed to be traces of a Saxon hamlet, but nothing further is known of any village close to the church. Could it have been fired as a result of the plague? We shall never know. Whatever happened to the village, the church survived after a fashion. In 1602, it was already a ruin, and so it remained for close on 300 years. The church owes its survival to it being restored and used as a mortuary chapel by the Kerslake family in the mid-19th century. It became a parish church again in 1886 despite its remote location from today's Barmer village. And there it is, the round tower in the woods. What a romantic location. The silence broken only by the soughing wind that sweeps across the open fields and through the trees. Let's take a look inside. Those must be the Kerslake family arms over the door. It's difficult to see in the shadow. Inside it is plain and whitewashed throughout, having been restored in the Victorian version of the early English style of church architecture. The font is plain and circular and most likely dates from the 19th century restoration. The place has a feeling of otherworldliness about it, heavenly, appropriately enough. But now it's time to rejoin this world again and walk across the field, back to the bike. This was the final round tower stop on my select tour of Norfolk's round towers. They were waymarkers along the way, giving structure to my route planning and motorcycling along country lanes, over the open chalklands and through dappled woodland. But more than waymarkers, seeking them out had led me to places of beauty and quietude, fostering a meditative mood, which carried over into my riding. Just me, my motorcycle and the road ahead. YouTube is my store of motorcycling memories. There is no commercial intent, but if you would like to share with me the places discovered whilst on the road, I would welcome your company. Subscribe and click on the notification bell. I'll let you know when I'm next out on the road. For now, I'm done.